all right, let's go through the tabs. Come on, let's go. All right, Descendants, punk band. You don't know them, but hey, this is accurate for their little mascot, okay? How come there isn't a Pauline ReAction figure? Or a Foamy one? Or a Germain one? Bro, could you get to work on that? And, keep on top of the sculptors? Beast Wars. Dude, for a small little toy, that's a lot of detail, dude. Why are we not getting this kind of craftsmanship out of all of them? All right, if you're into Transformers, is this good? Because I feel like it is. These toys are like, bloop. They're very tiny. They're very tiny. Or is this like a pre-order picture? It is a pre-order picture. Okay, all right. So maybe this is the envisioning that this is what it's supposed to look like. It's not the actual toy. Where they have appearance might vary and then you're left. It's kind of like when you buy those Halloween candies that are supposed to look like pumpkins. You open up and it's a blob. And you're like, this doesn't even look like a pumpkin. Dude, if they could do the Descendants, they could do Foamy the Squirrel. Come on. Pre-order. All right, now I can't trust any of the pre-order pictures now. Okay, Dune. Okay, here's this thing about this movie. The one from the 80s, I found to be disjointed, yet boring on every single level. I don't know why. Wasn't my thing. Not my cup of tea. I saw the remake, right? I found it to be not disjointed, very coherent, but so boring. I just wish it ended. I've been in school. I've had long school days that were more enjoyable. All right. And this is coming from somebody who was bullied 24/7 in school. Okay. I sat through this thing and I'm like, can something happen? All I see is sand and people talking. Somebody died and there were trees that people really wanted to just make sure that they watered. This guy tripping every couple of 5 minutes, like, oh, there's this girl. I'm like, what the hell, man? Maybe the books are better, but I'm just like, I could not sit through it. Probably need to be high to watch it. Maybe the first movie, The only thing I liked from the first movie was the dog. There was a dog in it. The remake, I don't know. Maybe Dune is just not for me. Why does this guy look like... This whole pattern here reminds me of, like, a robe that Hugh Hefner would wear or something. Like, what is this? Python Patrol? This is dumb. It looks like he sat out in the sun and somebody had a net over him and he just tanned the wrong way. All right, Dio. Pre-order. All right, we can't trust this. It better come with a chain. All right, comes with a chain. I don't know if I can trust this. I don't know. Fingers crossed. When is that coming out? August 2023. I am in August 2023. You got about 8 days, guys. You got 8 days to get real pictures up. What the hell? Bootsy Collins. See, this looks like how it would look when it comes out. Okay. Bootsy Collins. Wing Kong. Okay, what's Wing Kong? Monster Tiger. What the hell is this? There's going to be somebody in chat who knows what the hell Wing Kong is. It looks like it's a gorilla that is crossbred with a tiger that has wings, which is an utterly terrifying envisionment of hybrid creatures, All right, if this comes out and looks the way it's supposed to look, that wouldn't look bad. All right, I'm not getting my hopes up, though, because Bismarcky. This is also a pre-order. I don't know if it's going to look that good. Oh, baby, you. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Hey. Putty. Wasn't this... Oh, okay, this is the Shogun Godzilla. Oh, it's got the little lever in the back with the tongue? This used to be a really big toy, correct? It was like a really big, giant toy. Like, I think it was like almost kid size. So this is like a tiny version of it where they would like... Because I remember seeing like old commercials. I think it was on Cinema Insomnia where they have like the old commercials mixed in with the old movies or whatever. And I think you would press the button in the back and a tongue would come out and be like, blah, blah, blah. That's kind of cool that they're sticking with that. Had the giant version. You had the giant version of this? Wow, dude, that's pretty cool. I didn't really... Like, I didn't have a lot of large toys. We had a bunch of like little ones, like little G.I. Joe figures or whatever kind of toys and stuff like that. But we didn't have like the super big tanks or the, what the hell was that? An entire aircraft carrier for G.I. Joe? It's insane. The hands shot off? Oh my God. Do they do that too? It looks like it might disconnect or it might just twist. You have vague recollections of that. Like the hand would just literally boom. Like, yeah, talk about a hazard, right? That's pretty cool. And SpongeBob. Dead SpongeBob. Nice. This is where the series should be right now. Hey, I like SpongeBob, but, you know, it kind of ran its course, right? Hey, they got the Smog Monster. Hydra. Godzilla 62. Why does he look so chunky? Yo, he's a chunk. Look at that. He's like, give me your Twinkies. Rah, 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 rah. All right, it looks like he's trying to suck it in here, you know? If you're a little overweight, you'll know this. You're like, you stand up straight, but you still have no neck, but you're trying to suck in the gut. Quick, everyone get together. We're going to take a family photo. All right. There you go. I'm ready. Let's go. Yeah. I think if I gained a lot of weight, I would just give up and I would do like I would make my belly bongos during family photos. I'd just be like, blah, 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 blah. Look, guys, look how it jiggles. You know, that kind of thing. Because I don't think I could be this one. Just sucking it in. Before, after. Before, after. All right, they live. I kind of want to move through these. If this is what it looks like, this is done well. Dude. Little smog monster guy. This was a trippy movie. Like, because I think this came out in the 60s or early 70s or something like that. Like, they had these weird little intertwined animated cartoons in there about, like, how pollution in the world is falling apart. Yes, this was in the 60s. Okay, what year is this? Yeah, okay. So, we're talking, what, 60 years ago, honestly. 60 years ago, they were, you know, using Godzilla movies to preach about how we're terrible to the environment, we should make it better, and all this other stuff. And here we are, unable to drink tap water. So, you know, environmental messages were around. But there were very psychedelic-y, weird cartoons embedded in that movie for some reason. Because we had it on in the background on Pluto, because they literally have a Godzilla channel. So we've seen all the Godzilla movies that they've played on there probably 3 or 4 times. So we just throw that on in the background, and we're like, we look up when we hear screaming. You know, that's how I approach life too. I just look up when I hear screaming. Corporate mascots. Guess there was a corporate mascot? Or what? What? Mr. Bones. All right, I have no idea what that is. Glow-in-the-dark aliens. Hi, I'm Troy McClure. You might remember me from Simp. No, I don't. I thought it was that horror movie, Uncle Sam. This guy right here. I don't know if anyone's ever seen that movie. It's literally your only 4th of July horror movie you're going to... It's basically like somebody dressed as Uncle Sam in a America outfit going around just killing people. Let's see what we got. Beastie Boys Intergalactic. Ooh. Intergalactic. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Nice. We're almost at the end of this. I don't know. How did I get stuck on the ReAction figures, dude? If this is what it looks like, that's done well. Dr. Scratch and Sniff. This is done well. I'll give him that. Oh, what happened to Jessica Rabbit? Sold out. Big surprise. Big surprise. I feel like it's missing some plastic. Sculptors. When approaching Jessica Rabbit, there is a certain elements that need to be represented within your sculpture to accurately portray the character. And I feel like you failed on every level. I don't know how it was sold out. Ugh, God. All right, so this is all the sold out crap. All right. In other words, I ain't getting it. Here, we're going to do a comparison. We're doing a comparison because we're on the topic of toys, right? Boom. We saw this abomination, right? The Lost Boys David figure, right? We saw this, right? We saw this. And we were all complaining about the hair and the face and basically every other point of contention you can think of. There we go. This is the problem, right? Okay. Now, on the other hand, all right, and again, keeping in mind this is a very small toy that detail is a little more finite and difficult to, you know, reproduce. However, other attempts at David, like this, are a little bit more impressive. You see what I'm saying? A little bit more impressive. I understand this is, Sideshow Collectibles. They're a little bit more top tier, whatever, that kind of thing. However, the hair isn't a Dayglow yellow. Okay, so they got that much. The jacket doesn't look like it was borrowed from the Royal Guard in England. I mean, what is this? What? Look, that's somebody used a reference here, right? I would rather pay over 10 times the price. But dude, look, I mean, come on. Come on. All right. And I understand, sculpting size and all that other stuff. But I've seen Sideshow Collectible people work on very tiny, maybe twice the size of one of those 3/4 scale kind of things. And the detail is there. They put more time and effort into it and whatnot. And I understand these are more mass manufactured and whatnot. But, I mean, you got to do something about that hair. You got to. Do you have time before this comes out? No, it's already in the outlet. It's already in the outlet. It's too late. This is done well. All right. And of course they use better lighting. They have the dramatic, under lighting and whatnot. Look at that. And look how far down these metals are on this thing. Over here, they're like so far up. They're like military awards, it's so weird. That's good. This is an excellent sculpt. Hey, Minette. Oh yeah, we saw this one last time. There was like a ton of them. This is awful. I very rarely say this, but as a sculpt for anime, I've seen really good anime sculpts, and it's not here. No, bad. Slap your hand with a ruler. Oof, look at this guy. I got a migraine. He looks like Agent 47. Look at him. Dude, he looks like older Agent 47. And now he's just haunted by all the murders he committed. They're in my brain. I can't escape them. They're there all the time. I see their faces. Dying, twitching, begging for their life. And I took it from them. How could I go on? Here we go. Agent 47 telling the tales in a retirement home again. Come on, let's go. You don't understand what it's like to be a hitman. Oh, God, here we go. Look at how tiny that is. Oh, my God. All that detail in that little tiny thing. David? Do you have anything to say? Dude, that's insane. Yeah, can I get something that isn't like a superhero / Star Wars thing? Like, okay, I think most of us, I'm hitting that superhero fatigue, where I'm like the Marvel DC universe. I'm just like, yeah, superpowers. It's like I'm not. It's not clicking with me anymore, And Star Wars, even though this guy was an amazing actor in it, this guy, I forget their name, Esposito. Yeah, they were good in that. But, I mean, generally, I'm not super stoked about Star Wars, Mandalorian, any of that. I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Hey, what'd you do to my hair? Hey, that's what he's saying right now. Hey, guys. Ah. I feel like this is not how his face should be. Am I the only one that feels this way? I feel like he should have a stronger jawline. His head shouldn't be as round. And his hair definitely shouldn't be over here. Am I wrong in saying that? I mean, they focused on the abs real well, so, I mean, good on them. All right, let's see this Dante. That guy. I'm going Dante to Dante here. All right, what do we got? Give me a close-up. Everyone's fatigued. I know, it's hard for them to get that magic back, Now, between the Thanos snap and all the high-stakes type of stuff. Oh, now we got incoming ads in 2 minutes. You got to be smoking crack, Twitch. My God. Alice in Wonderland. Sort of. Let's see. I feel like it's very windy in Wonderland. Sure. Marty! Yeah, whatever happened to Scott Campbell? He's still doing stuff, right? Like, I feel like all of his comic books were just like a vehicle for pinups. You know? Like Danger Girl and all that other stuff. And I was just like, yeah, all right. Let's see what Smooth Criminal looks like. That's probably done. Well, let's find out. All right, let's see what Michael Jackson's looking like now. It's all right. Oh, look, he's even got tape on his fingers. Did they hand stitch those shoes? Are you kidding me? Wow. Dude, this is what the statue looks like? Oh my god. All right. I've said this before. I got to reiterate. The fact that the paint job looks like an animated cell is amazing to me. That is an exquisite paint job to me. This isn't like just a photo of like conceptual art. This is what it looks like. Holy crap. I love when figure painters do that. Exactly. Dude, it's amazing. I feel like that's what... Hey, if you ever make foamy statues, make them look like cartoons. Living, breathable cartoons in a cartoon space. You know? Because I feel like... I don't know if it would be more work or less work for a painter. You know? It looks like a cartoon. It's like a living, breathing cartoon, bro. Oh, these are those guys. PSC, Premium Collectible Studio, brings geeks their favorite icons of comics, movies, and games. Okay, these are the people that do those cool paint jobs. Oh, but they did these, and these were awful. This one was bad. I didn't like it. It's terrible. All right, hold on. Vampirella. Hold on. We got to look at that. Let's see. Blanca. Let's see what that schmuck's doing. I don't think we could skip the Van Damme one. Hold up. Lady Death. Got to look at that. Let's see. Donatello actually looks really good here. All right, let's look at Vampirella. You know, for science. All right. I think the sculpting work is all right there. What is it? What is it? Modern portrait? Hey, they did really good on the shoes. I like those shoes. I like high heels. They make me feel taller. Okay, what do you want? Okay, so that's all right there. All right. Doesn't look like an animated cell, but it's done really well. That bothers me so much. That little bit of scrapple right there. That bothers me. Look how smooth all this is, with the exception of that one little blip, 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 blip. God, why am I so nitpicky? Lady Death. What are they up to? They're looking evil. That looks kind of comic booky. Yeah. For science, chat. For science. Pretty good. This is pretty good. Dude, is that actual freaking fabric? Dude, that's actual fabric. Oh my god. What? Get out of here. That can't be fabric. Is that fabric? Oh my god. All right. Dude, why is he so menacing in this? That is a lot of detail. I think more than a turtle actually requires. For $1,200, it better be fabric. Yeah, I know. You get what you pay for, I guess. Wouldn't it be funny, though? It's like your friend handles your statue, but they have, you know, pizza grease all over them. And then your $1,200 statue's clothes have like a grease stain on it. That's something you put in a shelf and you don't let anybody touch it, you know? Little kid poking at it with PB&J. You know how difficult peanut butter and jelly is to get off of Bison's costume? I feel like he's super angsty here. He's super angsty. Like, I'm going to murder somebody. Dude, that's a good Mega Man. That's a good Mega Man. That's a good one. This is good. They didn't need to focus on his robot butt. I'm just saying. Dude, look at that. Look at that detail. Nice. Oh my god, I even got the metallic paint. Look at that. That's metallic paint. I haven't used that in forever. Nice. Pretty cool, dude. Dude. They can make a really good movie if they got this intense with the character. You know? Come on, Netflix. Don't you want to ruin something else? Yeah. All right, this guy. Yeah, see, this looks kind of like the cartoon a bit. Yeah. So I like that little brain dude. Like, hey, dude, Krang. What the Krang, bro? That's how I look in the morning when I wake up, before I've had my coffee. I'm like, all right, let's see. For science, let's see. Is this a realistic representation of our famed Street Fighter character? Is it? I feel like it could use a little work. You know, they did the abs pretty well. That's all right. You know, is it real genes? Do I have real genes here? No. It's these details that I'm really concerned about. It's all right. All right, what about this? Come on. Oh, it's just an art print. Oh, what's this? There you go. Is that working? Very toothy. But they did some good work around the biceps there and shoulder. And that's pretty good. Fingers are looking good, you know. It's nice to see fingers not done by AI art, you know, because they're where they're supposed to be. But the other one? Different costume, huh? Is that real fabric? I don't know, man. Join waitlist. I don't think I can wait for that. Nope. All right, this one's important. Come on. Where are my close-ups here? The close out of all the things on the statue that you could do a close-up of, it's got to be the bat, right? Do you want to make sales? Come on, bro. Nice texture on the bat wings, though. I don't know if you can see it on the stream, but it looks like a leathery skin. It's pretty good. That's good. Good detail. The rest of it, I don't know. I can't really tell from these pictures. This says 27 pictures, they say. But then every time I go to this thing, it makes it tiny small. I don't like tiny small. Tiny small? Not the bees! This reminds me of the story of today. We were outside, right? You know how Dawn doesn't like bees? I'm not a big fan of them either, right? We had to go to a place that had a plethora of bees. I don't know what was going on. I had no idea what was happening. But there probably had to be about 100 bees everywhere, flying around. Of course, I was the one that had to get out of the car. You know, something happened. We had to get out of the car. It was my duty. Bees everywhere. They didn't bother me. They were very inquisitive. And it took a lot of willpower to not just flail my hands around crazy willy-nilly saying, get the hell away from me, bees! You know? Get away from me, bro! I'm bees! You know? They didn't bother me. I didn't mush any of them. A little unnerving, though. Because I don't like when they land on your nose and try to go into your nostril, you know? I was like this guy for about 5 minutes today, okay? That's the problem I was having. This is me saying, Dawn, would you open up the car door, please? She's like, no. Nice. Look at that. They even got the gray for the shaved area right there. Like, yeah, you know, if you're a guy and you got like a lot of stubble, if you shaved, there's still a bit of gray there. Dude, look at that. Attention to detail. Good job. Damn, that's good. That's super good. That's good. That's good. Nice. Oh, only $1,400. Son of a... Why is everything good expensive? Damn it. No. I like here. My favorite version of Storm is Mohawk Storm. You know, like I think it was like mid '80s, early '90s Storm. They just had a mohawk, a little punky hairstyle, had like the vest and whatever. She was cool. All right, Lady Death, what's going on there? Let's see. Relaxing, trying to air things out. What's going on? Doing okay? A lot of detail there. Cool little dragon. This one was done better than the other one, honestly. The other statue, this one's better. I like this one. All right, really pissed off Shredder. And I'm pissed off because it's $1,300. Oh my God. Oh, they got little QR codes. Dude, I didn't even notice. My eye kind of just ignores these now because I see them everywhere. So I guess if you wanted to QR code it and look at it a little bit more. Dude, look, man. I wish I was that ripped. Dude, nice texture on the metal, too. Wow. Dude, they did statues of flipping Battletoads? Are you kidding me? All right, well, look at this. And then the Cami red variant, just in case. Give me a wow. This is done really well. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I would be worried if he was hunting me. That's such a weird franchise. Like, all right. There are certain franchises, like Battletoads, that it amazes me that it's still around in some form or another. Because it had like 1 or 2 games. They were really difficult, but there was like this fandom about it that just kept going. You know? And now they got $600 statues. It's amazing. All right, but Battletoads, a little weird. Apple for scale. Please stop that. More Battletoads. And they did good with the skin. It's just kind of, it boggles my mind that this franchise is like, it's a thing, you know? And mainly because I got real agitated with it, playing it, and constantly dying. I wasn't very good at it. Battletoads, bro! Yeah, I don't need even to scroll. This one's not done very well. All right, we got Prince. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. I feel like this guitar neck should be longer for some reason. It actually bothers me. I feel like that guitar neck should be longer. Is that guitar neck short? I feel like this is all sorts of wrong. Hey, I play a little bit of guitar. I own like 4 guitars. Okay, so if it looks off, there's something off. There's something off. Like either the neck is too thick or it's not long enough. I'm not going to complain about the placement of the strings and how it looks like they're not equidistant from each other. That's whatever. Let's see what other Prince looks like. I feel like this one's a little bit better. All right, give me the guitar. See, the guitar seems normal-ish. Hey, I want the half Joker, half Batman Prince. You know, Bat Dance. Go with a smile.